There's the bounce then. Jolly was up, missed the footy. Swan's got it. Not 15 the call. And Bruce, you're a man who knows his odds. I can't imagine there's anything St Kilda or the Western Bulldogs for that matter can do tomorrow that would stop Collingwood being red hot favourites come the grand final.
No, I reckon about $1.50 tops, and that's if the Saints won by 6. And if the Doggies scramble home, well, they won't be able to get on.
I think the week off is a really significant factor this time of year, and I mean that's as it might just accentuate Collingwood's speed and movement comparative to Geelong.
They're there. They're into another grand final, the Pies. A flattering result for Geelong, to be honest. It was 18-12, 120 Collingwood over Geelong, 11-13, 79. And if it's Gary Abbott's last game for the Cats, he's given us another one to remember. 40 disposals. The fallout for Geelong, fascinating. The big Collingwood build-up begins right now as we go to Hamish McLaughlin and game day.
Thanks, Macca. Great call. As always, the Cats, well, maybe the empire has crumbled, and the Collingwood side, they move on uninjured and unharmed into the grand final. The skipper will be Nick Maxwell. He's with Richo.
Nick, it's so loud down here. It's sunk in as captain of this club. You're going to lead them into a grand final this week.
No, it hasn't, mate. It's just been a step-by-step process. We said at the start of the year we want to win a premiership, so well, it's good to make the grand final, and we need to make it to achieve what we want to achieve, but we've still got one step to go. We didn't set out to make a grand final, we set out to win a premiership, so we'll look forward to next week.
What about these fans? 95,000 here tonight. I reckon there were 70,000 Collingwood supporters. They're so loud now. That's got to give you something next week. Mate,
they've been absolutely unbelievable, and it's a shame we can't fit them all in next week, but I know they'll all be cheering wherever they are, and hopefully we can bring it home for them.
Are you a little bit surprised at the ease of the result tonight? You did it easy pretty much from the start.
Yeah, just credit to our boys. They just fought so hard. They've been winning a couple of weeks for this now, so it's hard waiting and hard watching, but lost my voice, mate, but just wrapped.
Fair enough, mate. Now, there's only one concern. Luke Ball didn't come back on in that last quarter. It looked like a bit of a hamstring. Do you know anything about that?
Just cramp. So I was concerned when I went off and said what happened. They said just cramp, and I said, are you sure? And they said no. So obviously when we're 70-something points up at the time, so just not worth risking him, but he was sensational again for us.
Enjoy the week.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Nick Maxwell, well, he'll lead them into a grand final again under Mick Malthouse for the 3rd time. Mick is into a grand final as coach for the 6th time, a record since the AFL became the AFL. He hasn't won one yet for the Pies. It'll be a nice 20-year anniversary present for the Pie faithful. As Richo said, big crowd, a lot of them are Pies fans, and every one of them is still here. Great to have Adam Cooney, Tim Watson and Tom Hardy as part of the game day panel tonight. Adam, this is a side that if the Bulldogs win, they've got to beat. You must have been unbelievably impressed with what you saw.
Yeah, I certainly was. I suppose there wasn't too much to take out of the second half. The game was probably over at half-time, but as I said before at half-time, the first 10 minutes was just so impressive for Collingwood, and if we do play them next week, we're going to have to certainly match them in that area.
Tim, at ground level, you watched it. It was awesome from the get-go.
It was, and the pressure that they applied, it's been a hallmark of the way this side's played all year, but they were outstanding from the opening bounce. Abler got his hands on the ball first, it went out to Varco, and they turned the ball over, and really that was the beginning of the end for Geelong tonight.
Well, Tom, you used the words exhilarating and ferocious and breathtaking. They were all of those things.
Yeah, they certainly were. Lee Matthews spoke about the exhilaration, but what is really exciting for the Collingwood side is when you've got your role players playing the way they are and getting results and the confidence that flows on from that. They're in a really, really special position. Tim, you know what it's like going into a grand final. Your feet don't touch the ground and you sing the song with gusto, but you know that the prize is still there to be won in 7 days' time.
Well, it's going to be an exciting song. It'll be sung with some gusto. They're into another grand final, the Collingwood Army.